So you're thinking about making a move to Northport in 2025. Things may have changed for you going into 2024, ending 2024, and maybe you're just looking to make the switch into a brand new location. Well, the good news for you is that just like you and a lot of other people are making the move and deciding to move to Sarasota County, Northport. And this video is all going to talk about why people are actually moving to Northport. I'm actually behind on one of my new construction projects here. You'll see right behind me where we are actually just breaking ground in the last week on this 2,900 square foot custom build that actually a lot of people are actually looking into doing because the new construction prices have come down just a little bit compared to 2024. We'll get in on this video, but like I said, a lot of people are moving to Southwest Florida because they're looking to, basically trade the northern cold snow into mainly warmer weather year-round, and obviously you don't have to deal with any snow, which is a huge bonus for a lot of you snowbirds out there. So why are so many people deciding to make the move to Northport? Well, if you take a look at Northport in general, people are moving to Northport for one, the affordability purpose of it. And Northport is one of the areas, it's actually the least developed city in Sarasota County, and actually one of, the last cities to really be developed here in the county. And being Sarasota, being in the top county to live in the state of Florida for 2025, it has a lot of people making the move and making the switch to look at Sarasota as an option. But on the flip side, people are also looking, being like, well, I also want new construction here in the area. And they're looking in Sarasota. They're figuring out that, new construction in Sarasota is very hard to come by. Your new construction option in Sarasota is being in a tract home community like D.R. Horton, Neal Communities, Taylor Morrison, MI. There's so many of these tract home builders where you're going to be buying one of their spec houses that they have. You're going to be living in it. You're going to be paying HOA fees. They're going to have amenities, obviously, but these HOA fees are running anywhere from like $300, $400, $500 a month. I've even seen $800, $900 a month for more resort style living, which is great for some people. A lot of people love that, maintenance-free communities, but some people, it's just not within their budget to spend that extra $500 a month on an HOA, or they just don't want to, and they want a little bit more space. That's where Northport comes into play, because obviously right behind me, we're standing on one of our lots that we're building on. You can see that it's a large lot. It's over a half acre in size, just under 3/4 of an acre. And it gives this client a lot of space for not only their house, but for their future garden, for different storage areas, for their plants and everything, which is super amazing that Northport has that ability. Plus, Northport land prices. Let's get talking about Northport land prices, because Northport has some of the cheapest land in Sarasota County. Once again, it's all about location, 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 but it also includes the pricing. So Northport, these lots, for example, they cost anywhere from $25,000 to $30,000 for lots that are combined. But if you want just a single lot, it only costs you $20,000, $21,000 for a 10,000 square foot quarter-acre lot, which is super affordable, because if you want to go look at that same exact quarter-acre lot in Sarasota, you're not going to be, in the newest part of Sarasota, and you're also going to be paying at least $250,000 for just that lot. That's probably going to have a house on it. I mean, we just acquired another property that is in the city of Sarasota, and it's a smaller lot, less than 10,000 square feet. It has a house on it, but that lot is almost $550,000, which is absolutely insane when you're looking to build more of an affordable house. Now, I'm not saying every house is supposed to be, $400,000 or less, but if you're looking to save a little bit of money on the land and you just want to prioritize the house, that's why Northport comes into play. And the other reason is obviously Northport doesn't have any HOAs, right? We're going back to location. Northport is one of the only areas in Sarasota County that doesn't have an HOA. Yes, you can find it in rural Sarasota County without an HOA, but you're not going to be in neighborhoods like this here in Northport, which is super nice. Don't have to worry about an HOA. You have a lot more land freedom. People have a lot more space, that's why people like it, because Northport, you can buy one lot, you can buy 2 lots, 3 lots, 4 lots, even 5 lots combined. And if you want acreage, you can go into Northport Estates, which is just north of here a little bit, where you can acquire land that's about, say, $100,000, $89,000 an acre. So if you're looking at 5 acres, you're looking at less than $500,000. You're looking at about, $400,000 to $500,000 for 5 acres up there in Northport Estates, which is literally just a mile from where we are right now. And another huge thing with Northport and why people would be moving here in 2025 is obviously for the home prices. So obviously you guys have known, if you guys have been looking in the area, that Northport is, once again, it is lower in home prices. I mean, the median home price right now, not just new construction, but just home prices in general, are only $380,000. If you go compare Sarasota, you know, homes there, the median home price is over $600,000. So if you put that into perspective, people can get new construction homes at $210 to $230, $250 a square foot for new construction, when you would be looking in Sarasota, and these home prices would be, you know, $300, $350, $400 a square foot. So it does definitely save people a considerable amount of money, and it's just mainly affordable to live here in Northport. And of course, going back to location, Sarasota is pretty much a city, right? There's a lot of traffic. I mean, I drive in it every day, and traffic during snowbird season is really a pain in the ass. But that is what we have to deal with when we live in such a beautiful area. Northport, on the flip side, if you are just looking to get around Northport, it's a little bit easier to travel to, a little bit easier to get to the grocery store, gas stations, or even access to 41 or access to I-75 if that's the direction that you're looking to go. Quicker access to Sarasota and quicker access to Fort Myers. So if you travel down south for work, or if you travel north to Sarasota, but you don't want to pay Sarasota prices, you're only a 40-minute drive, depending on where you are in Northport, you're only a 30 to 45-minute drive to Sarasota, which is awesome for people that are willing to commit or to commute when they're looking to buy more affordable real estate. And of course, the last and final point is the new construction side of things. People are moving to Northport because they want that freedom to build that new construction house without the constraint of an HOA, without the constraint of such high building prices or land acquisition prices. Like, this is why these clients moved here, is because the land freedom, what they can do with their land, and plus, building here is a heck of a lot cheaper than it would be in Sarasota because there's a lot more things that go on in that area. So that's why people are moving here, because there's so many different options. If you don't want to build a custom home, you can go pick from hundreds, the 500 different spec homes that are on the market at any given time in this area, ranging anywhere from $300,000 all the way up to $700,000. And of course, this one's a custom build, so it is a little bit higher of a price. So those are the main things that are going into effect with Northport when it comes to people looking to make the move versus, say, let's move to Sarasota or let's move to Venice. It's basically location, price, and people want to live in Sarasota County, right? And to me, to be honest, I love Northport. I do a lot of business here in Northport. That's kind of where all my business comes from, is in Northport, but I live in Sarasota. So I get to know everything that Sarasota has to offer, but yet Northport is still the option or the opportunity area for people, for growth, for your families to grow, and so forth, right? So that kind of sums up a lot of, perspective on Northport. A lot of people are saying, oh, well, real estate prices are dropping. Oh, well, Northport is going to, tank. The real estate market is going to tank, right? That's the hugest things that I've been seeing, right? Yes, real estate prices have gone down $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on some new construction homes, but yet we're coming down from COVID highs still. We're finally down to the bottom, in my opinion, of where prices are going to be, because we can't go any lower. Being a builder myself, you can't go much lower than real estate prices right now, which is for new construction at least. Now, pre-existing is different because they have built-in equity and so forth, but new construction, these are literally the bottom of the prices unless materials and labor goes down, but labor prices won't go down because real estate prices keep going up. So this is why I believe that the new construction market is sitting at the bottom of where it's going to realistically get to, which means getting in now is going to be the best time. And even Northport has, went down in value, in prices. However, going into 2025, there's been predictions that Northport is going to appreciate about 0.5% to 1%, up to mid-2025. Then after that, we can't see what the foreseeable future has. So Northport still has growth opportunities going into 2025. It's not a downturning market. I think we're at the bottom of the market for the new construction area. Not pre-existing, because there's a lot of different things that go into it. But at the end of the day, that is why a lot of people are deciding deciding to make the move to Northport. So if that's one of you guys that are looking to make the move, or you guys just have questions about Northport, want to buy a spec house or want to buy a new construction house, or even want to build a custom house like this one right behind me, we have a real estate team. We have a building company that can support you through whatever your real estate needs are. So you can reach out to us with our contact information down below. And if you guys want our buyer relocation guide or join our VIP email list that talks about all the new construction in the area, all those links can be found in the description as well. So with all that being said, appreciate you guys checking out this video, and we'll catch you guys all next week.